These English language books totally deserve an anime adaptation. If there's a manga or light novel running in Japan, it's very likely to get an anime adaptation. Light novels cornered the market lately, with some anime studios even hiring their own publishing house, so we can find hot stories. But as unlucky as it is to happen, there are some English language books that we think deserve the treatment too. Take these titles. For instance, we think that Fantastic give it an anime treatment. In at least one case, we're not alone. Monk and Robot will make a great iyoshikey series. Earlier this year, Waifu author Becky Chambers wrote out the first book of her new series, Monk and Robot. The book, a psalm for the well-built, tells of the new friendship between, a monk and a robot. Traveling a steampunk Dex is the first human to meet a robot in the century since robots became sentient. In particular, they meet Moscap, a talkative robot who wants to learn about humanity before reopening communication with our species. The book feels just like an iyoshikey anime, with the philosophical focus on gentle facing of shows like Kino's Journey. The pair are on a long-term road trip, discover the remnants of a way-gone time and learning what it means to be alive. We can absolutely see it getting an anime treatment and feeling just right. The author of A Peculiar Peril wants an anime adaptation. Another author, Jeff Vandermeer, does a lot of things on his Twitter. He posts bird photos. He talks about his new books. He is not shy about liking Dorohedoro and wanting one of his own books to get a similarity vibe in anime adaptation. His book, A Peculiar Peril, sends Jonathan Lampshed and friends from an alternate world where Franz Kafka is ambition. Beer guns actually shoot beers out of them, and Aleister Crowley is doing the sorts of things Aleister Crowley tends to do. Vandermeer released, and we agree, and the story will benefit from a Dorohedoro-esque adaptation, equal parts funny, action-packed, and horrific. Plus, it would mean getting to see Mothman tournament on screen, and it's always a plus. Discworld will be just about anything. The late Terry Pratchett's Discworld has been shown several adaptations, some good, some less so. His stories cover a wide variety of genres, using the flat planet as a sandbox for everything from fantasies to children's stories to police procedurals. Frankly, what in there will make a good anime. Pratchett's homey humor and surprisingly powerful characters and themselves, but something a bit like Slayers and tonally, maybe slightly less slapstick, or slightly more, depending on the story. Tiffany Aching's adventures might make for another lovely iyoshikey series, and Vibes of the City Watch might have a Pat Labor twist to them. It's unlikely we'll ever see any Discord anime at all, but the sheer scope of the stories means to be at home in nearly any genre. What other Western books do you think will make good anime?